Welcome back, guys.
Hold on. One.
Welcome back, guys. We're the gymnastic lady.
We're the Kochi twins. Anyways, today we want to share with you guys our story about how we visited this scary, possessed demon house called the 666 house.
It's actually located in Las Vegas.
But anyways, it's located in Las Vegas, Henderson, and it's right by Wayne Newton's house. And what decided to make us go to it is on Twitter.
Everyone's been talking about it, posting pictures about it. They said it's like scary, and
it's kind of course
the thrill of going.
The thrill of wanting to like go and like get scared is kind of fun, but the thrill of it following you is not fun. So what we wanted to say is we're gonna start off with how the 666 cult house, people kill things in there. There's cult stuff
There's like the star in there,
satanic stuff. They sacrifice animals. It's just like
kill things to get closer to Satan. Just has scary stuff. I hate that word. It scares me.
I know. We don't like saying 666 or Satan.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Anyway, so me and my friends, we were looking on Twitter and we were like, why don't we just go? We were bored. We have nothing better to do.
We invited boys, of course. There's 2 boys and there's like 4 girls?
4 girls, yeah.
4 girls, yeah.
So when we were driving there, of course we were scared. We were like thinking what's gonna happen, like thinking about like everything. So we get there. It's like weird. It's like the whole front yard
is a huge gate around the house.
Yeah.
It's like it says don't come in, no trespassing. And I guess there's a secret way you have to go in. So I didn't go in actually. I was scared. I stand outside by the fence by myself. I refused to go in that house.
She's never went. Okay, but anyway, so when the way to get in, we hopped the wall. So while we were hopping the wall, we see this big old truck with like CDs and tapes in the back.
Don't forget about the black cat when we first arrived. It was on the roof and it was just chilling there. It was staring at us, it was meowing, and we're all like, I was like, that's what got me not wanting to go in there in the beginning. Like, that's the first thing. I have a black cat, it's so cute, but no, I've heard
that black cat, yeah, no. So, but I was a daredevil and decided to go in. So we hopped the wall. I look and there's this big old truck. It was red. And in the back of it, there was a lot of CDs.
Like porn magazines.
Like porn CDs, all that kind of weird stuff. So I was like, what the heck? This is weird. So I was like, let's just keep looking around. So we look on the side of the house. We go walk in the front. We like roll on the sides and all that. So we look and we're just like checking it all out. So we're like, why don't we just go in? And I was just thinking to myself, oh heck no, I'm not going in. Just a reminder guys, this house was on the market for like 15 years and sold 3 times. And a lot of like people that were trying to work
this
on
because
the house,
my mom's a real estate agent and told us about it.
Yeah, and what about like people that would try to work on the house? They just walked off it because scary stuff were happening to them while they were working on the house. So they were like, whatever, I'm not messing with that. And there was boarded windows. Everything was basically boarded, like the doors, everything. But the way to get in is like you had to smash the door to get in. And so, anyways, carrying on with the story.
Oh, and when I was sitting outside, they went in the house and they were like, They were entering the house, like off the gate or whatever.
They were looking with a flashlight, looking inside the house.
And I was outside by myself, and I was like, oh heck, no, this was during the daytime.
But it's still pitch dark in the house.
Yeah, in the house it is.
You wouldn't know because you didn't go.
Yeah, so I was outside, and I see like a white van pull up, and like white van, no thank you, scary. I scream on the top of my lungs, and I start running. I go, Mikkel, the white van, a white van.
And so of course, me and my friends are like, what the heck? What do you mean white van? So we run out of the house because we hear just someone screaming. So we're like, heck no. So we run out of the house. We come back out. We see a white van just sitting in front of the house. I talked to the guy because he's coming out of the car, and he's like, what are you guys doing here? And we're like, oh, we're just looking at the house. I heard it's haunted. He was like, yeah, I wouldn't go in there, and like all this weird stuff. To leave, and we were just like, he was kind of creepy and weird too.
So he drove back to his house, like we were just like, okay, we're gonna leave. So he drove back to his house. We saw, cause it's like a little like cul-de-sac. It's like there's a house right here, and then it goes into a cul-de-sac. He drove to his house in the coldest, like in the end house down the street. and he like parked. He didn't get out of his car, and so I was like,
stayed and waited there till we left. So we were like watching him while he was watching us. And then we decided we were just like, okay, let's just come back later.
So we went to the gas station. We got in the car and we got some drinks because we were dehydrated.
And while we were at the gas
sitting in Vegas heat.
While we were at the gas station, I suggested, what if the whole like neighborhood is like a cult?
Oh,
like they're all in a cult.
Like they're all
that's
their meetup. That house.
And so we were like, oh, we should go back. We should go back. So that
all
night,
the boys didn't want to go back. They had to do something.
Other stuff. So that night we went to our other friend's house and we were all just sitting there, we were bored. We were like, what should we do tonight? And I was like, let's just go to the 666 house.
I was like, oh heck no, I'm not going at the dark.
Because I told them about the story, what happened earlier, and they're like,
we had like
oh,
2 cars.
So cool, blah, blah, blah. So we were like, let's go to the 666 house. It was about like 11:30 at night, and we were like, okay, let's just go. So
we ended up going. We had like 2 cars. There's a car, like 2 cars full of people.
Yeah.
Like in a big group. That was the only way I was gonna go. Like either way, I wouldn't even stand outside of the house. I was scared.
It's pitch dark, and we hopped the gate again. The tapes, the truck's still there. Everything's still there. I'm looking out to make sure that little white van's not there. She decides to stay in the car again.
Yeah, I wouldn't even stand out by the gate because it was so pitch black and I was scared.
Yeah.
So I just sat in the car, like under the seats, because I was even scared of the house, like back there with the guy with the van. I thought he was gonna come out and like murder me or something. So I sat under the seats.
Anyways, we all grabbed weapons. We grabbed our flashlights, we brought flashlights, we grabbed our phone flashlights, we got everything that we would like need if we were scared. So, me and my friends, we enter the house and we're looking around and we see the big little star with the circle thing on it. Oh, I don't even like drawing it on my hand, the devil sign. And there was like wax candles melted everywhere. There's like a downstairs thing, like a basement, and then there's an upstairs. And the windows are still boarded and stuff. It gives me chills thinking about it. The windows are still boarded, and so it's pitch dark in there. So while we're looking around, we're just like thinking, and we're like, okay, what are we gonna do? We see the little thing. My friend decides to sit in the chair.
Oh, heck no. And then by the time that happened, 2 of the girls didn't want to go in. So they came outside and ran, and they were like, I'm not going in, I refuse to go in. So they sat in the car with me, thank God, because I was still scared.
Oh, it scared me. I thought I heard a noise. Anyways, so while we were in there, the kids sat on the chair, and we're like, that's not funny to mess around. Get off the chair right now. And he goes, no, nothing's going to happen. And I was like, no, get off the chair right now. I've seen stories and heard stories. If you step in this double circle or sit in a chair that's next to it, you'll get like a bad spirit following you.
Yeah, didn't Nick say right after he sat on it, or whatever his name is, he said that he heard something downstairs in the basement?
Yeah.
Like down the stairs?
So anyways, while we were walking in there, we decided to look down the little basement, and on the side it said porn. And we were like, why the heck does it say porn? There's porn tapes. There's
outside in the car.
Magazines of porn. And it says porn on the thing, so we're like, this is so creepy. Maybe this was like a porn house or something that they killed people in, I don't know. So we're all just like second guessing ourselves, scaring each other. And so then all of a sudden we hear like a big thump. While we're looking down at the basement, we all don't even think twice. We dip out of the house. And while we're out of the house, we see red, white, and blue.
It was the cops, I was sitting in the car. I knew the cops were coming. I tried calling them, but I couldn't.
None of our
I couldn't reach any of them.
cell phone.
Yeah, they didn't get any calls. I tried reaching them, and none of them were answering. I was scared, so I was still hiding from the cops because I was trespassing. So I hid lower under the seats because I was more scared.
And we all have weapons. We have like stuff that you're like, why are people in here? And it says no trespassing. So we're all just like, shoot. So we were trying to like tippy-toe to hop back over the
cops went,
and the cops go, what are you guys doing? We drop our weapons. We're all just like, we were just like looking in the house because we've heard that it's like a 666 house and it's like possessed. We didn't know we weren't allowed to get in. Explaining ourselves, all that kind of stuff. Cops were like, no, guys, don't come back here again. We've heard some stories about this house that like bad things have happened. We don't want you guys getting hurt. Please don't come back. So we were all like second guessing ourselves again and thinking, oh, should we come back? So we were all like, no, probably not.
They ended up never finding me in the car, but they didn't get in trouble. We thought they were going to call our moms or something, but we ended up not getting in trouble from the cops.
Yeah, they were cool about it. They just said, don't come back again.
But we were double seat, like having extra people in our car, so we could have gotten in trouble with that. So thank God they didn't see us 3 girls in the car, because then it would have been a packed car.
Yeah, so then while we were driving home, we all look at our phones, and all our phones are dead. And we were like, why the heck is our phones dead? And we're all just like trying to like turn them on and all that, and it wouldn't work. And so then we were like kind of like scared over that, so we were like, what if like a spirit followed us home? And then after that,
like guessing stuff again.
Yeah, I know. Well, when you get in scary stuff like that, it's kind of scary, and you always second guess yourself. But anyways, that's the end of our story. And we've heard a lot more experiences from the 666 house that our friends have gone to with us without us going with them. We decided not to go anymore.
But in our next video, we're gonna show us
actually
go
to the house.
I don't know if that could. I don't know if that could do it. I don't know. I might chicken out. I don't know yet.
I'll film. I'll bring a couple friends. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna
stop.
There's a window right here, and we can see outside.
I've just gotten scared twice. But anyways, we're gonna film the 666 house next time we go. And we hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give us a thumbs up and keep subscribing. Stay Poshy by Kachi.